Hey guys, happy Monday. Quick look at the markets. For one more day after today of trading for the third quarter before we enter the fourth quarter. There's a lot of negativity out there that the markets are stretched, they're overvalued, overbought. There's talk about government shutdown, obviously, in the next 24, 36 hours, whatever it is. I got all that. But trade the market that's in front of you, not the market that the rhetoric would have you believe. Because when the markets roll over, it'll give you plenty of time to get in and plenty of time to get out. It's not going to all happen in a day. This video is not about that, but I could go all the way back here and tell you about how we knew the market was going to fall before it did, when price structure kind of showed it that it was going to happen right here, right? And then we knew it before it happened and it went down. Same thing will happen here. And right now, so far, the market still looks bullish. We had lighter volume today, of course, but we pushed up into the highs. This wants to test the highs again. When it takes out these highs, if it takes out these highs on volume, then you're looking at a projected price move from here of 687, which is insane from here, right? Market wants higher. A couple of support areas noted here. We could come down and test the support, possible. But right now, the action shows that it wants higher price. Same thing for the Qs. Qs, same thing. We have a few support areas noted, and actually this should probably be a support area as well because this is on higher volume right here. But we broke out on volume. We want to go after this high right here, and when we break this high, projected price move is 638 if my math is correct. So we have a ways to go on both indices. These are still setting up ABC structures, and when they set up like that, it usually fulfills. So let me look at a couple stocks real quick. You look at Tesla. Tesla wants higher price. We went up and pulled back in today. Why? Because we don't have the volume, right? So you go back here and look at this. We were looking at volume of 97 million. Let's just round it off. We tried to push up there today with 79, not enough volume. Once it breaks on greater volume, you're looking at 488. That's where Tesla wants to go next. Apple, same thing. It's just contending here. You look at this massive volume bar. We're just churning underneath it. We don't have enough volume. Well, that's not it, I guess. That's the one before that. But even here, look at that volume bar. We're churning to burn off this volume to get up there. We've got to take out this swing point on volume before we go to the 305 area. So that's 105 million. We're pushing up with less than that. Today we tried to do it on 39 million. Not going to cut it, right? We have to have more than that, but it's setting up. Look at Nvidia. Nvidia wants to retest these highs. We had more volume today versus Friday. It has a ways to go. We got to take this out on greater volume. We do that, Nvidia's going to 224. So why mess around trading stocks, up here, up, down, up, down, up, down? Wait for the chop. Stay out of the chop. Stay out of the chop. Get out of the chop and wait for the breakout for the clean money. You can call it that way. AMD, same thing. You want to wait until this breaks out. You can see this better on the weekly, I guess. But when we have a ways to go, right? So it needs to take this out before a higher price. I forget what the structure is, but we're not close on that. So that's kind of the chips. Other than Lam Research. Lam Research is setting up. I don't remember what the projected price target was on Lam Research. It was 146, I think, comes to mind after the breakout from this point right here. So the chip stocks continue to be strong. Also financials, Goldman Sachs setting up. Goldman Sachs setting up. You can see it better on the daily. If it breaks out of this range right here, once it takes us out, you're looking at 886. That's a big jump. 886. So why would you try to trade it right here at 804? Wait till it takes out the 825, and you'll have a projected price target of 886. And oh, by the way, you have nothing over here on the left to contend with, right? Just clear skies to swing for or fly in. Bank of America, same thing. Bank of America wants 57 is a projected price target. Not a lot there. But look at some of these other stocks like Hood, right? We had this one, called this one out. Once it broke out of the swing point, projected price move for Hood is 170. Where did I put that? I thought I made a note of it. We're not in it. 176 is the next projected price target. We're not in that one yet, but I have it noted down. It's just too much of a high flyer, but it does continue to go. Palantir is another one that is kind of curling up. So if you take this down to the weekly, you can, or monthly, right? Yeah, weekly, sorry. You can see it clear here. We want the 190. Whenever this takes us out of 190, then it's going to 266, which is insane. Again, how you get that number, by the way, just in a way of review, is you take the highs right here, go conservative, take the lows here, subtract that from the highs, and add that number to the bottom of the consolidation, and that'll give you the projected price move. 266 seems insane. You say, well, that's crazy. That is way overvalued. Our job is not to overthink or try to outthink the market. The market can be irrational far longer than you can be solvent, right? So take the money and profit from it. But again, I'll go back and close on this note because I think it's important. All this talk about the market's overvalued, the market's overvalued, the market's overvalued. Again, I call back to your attention here. We knew it was going to come. This is for another video, but we knew it was going to go down when the volume told us that over here. So whenever the market decides to correct, whether it be the SPYs or the Qs, we will know in advance. We'll call that out on this channel. There'll be plenty of time to short, plenty of time to get out, and that time is not now. Hang on to your stocks. Make sure you have your stops in place, and have a great night.